I need you to think about something. You are probably making your marketing decision based on the question, should I send this email? I just want you to change the question a little bit. The question should be, to whom exactly should I send this email? This one change in your mindset can shift your entire email marketing revenue. Here's what I see with 95% of e-commerce businesses. They have 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 email subscribers and they are proud of that and they should be. But here's the brutal truth. Many brands never admit that their email list actually killing their revenue. It's not because their subscriber are bad or the email list they have is corrupted. It's only because the brand is treating their email list as a one size fits all. Think about it. A customer who spent $5,000 in last month is getting the same email as a person who signed up yesterday, not bought anything. A customer who added a item in their cart 2 hours ago is getting the same email as a person who unsubscribed you 6 months ago. Like, this is insane. It's not marketing, it's guessing. And every time you guess wrong person, wrong message, wrong timing, you are literally paying price for that. Let me show you something what guessing actually cost you. The first cost is dead emails. The unsegmented email have an open rate of 14% and a segmented email have an open rate of 39%, which is 274% difference. The second cost is spam folder prison. Yahoo, Gmail, Outlook, they already have an activity monitor on your activity. Whom you send the email, if the person don't engage, don't open your email, don't click your email, they do unsubscribe. Basically, they watch every activity. If they see any person is not engaging with your email, they found that the sender is sending a garbage to the people. So 70% of the email from next week will go to spam folder, and within few months, your every email will go to spam folder. The third cost is unsubscribe rate. If you see the data, and segmented email have a unsubscriber rate of 0.08%, where at the same time, an unsegmented email have a unsubscribe rate of 4%. You may say 4% is not a big number, but think about it. If you send 1,000 email, there are 40 people who are angry enough to leave you, like they don't want your email. And if you scale this number to 50,000, you can imagine there are 2,000 people where every email you send, they are leaving you. So within 90 days, half of your email subscriber will be gone. The fourth cost is revenue killer, and here's the real one. The segmented emails give you an ROI of $45 per $1 spent. At the same time, a unsegmented email gives you an ROI of $35 per $1 spent. But now we are talking about smart segmentation with RFM, right? We're expecting $100 return per $1 spent. That means if I simplify these numbers, if you are making $10,000 per month from email marketing, we are talking about $30,000, $35,000. That means if you are not implementing this, you are leaving more than $20,000 money on the table every month. With same subscriber, same email list, we can increase this number manifold. So why this segmentation work and what's the psychological phenomena works behind it and why digital marketers, they are mad about this feature? I would like to describe this through an example with two different scenarios. The first scenario is you got an email from a brand you follow, 50% off side-wide. But the scenario is you bought the item yesterday, you got the package today, but again and again you are getting the same message of 50% off in your email. You feel ignored, you feel not valued, like the brand don't know you. The thing is, you will delete the message and the worst case, you will unsubscribe that email. But the scenario 2 is after buying, you got a thank you card, you got a new gift card for your next purchase, you got a care guide of the product you bought. So now you feel valued, you feel the brand it's know you, like you feel seen, you feel valued, you feel known. So this is segmentation in layman language. The second scenario is basically saying, I know who you are, what you do. They are not talking to 50,000 random people. It's not a manipulation, it's a respect. And people buy from people who respect them. If I give you some real life example, back in August we started with a brand, their engagement was very poor. They thought their problem with their pricing. But when we realized their pricing was not a problem, although their pricing was a bit higher side, we realized the problem was with this segmentation, their email segmentation. They have no segmentation, they are sending bulk email to like their entire email list. So this is the reason they are not getting enough engagement. So when we realize we segment the email in 5 different parts based on the purchase history of the product. So the first time, for example, the first time buyers, instead of pushing them to buy next product from the next day of their purchase, we instead sending them helpful content about the product, helpful content about the brand story, this kind of thing. So the result was within 30 days, their open rate went from 12 to 14%. And within 30 days, their 18% of their customers, they come and buy the same thing again. So this is the power of segmentation. Same message, like same segmentation, same email system, but different messaging. So this is the power of segmentation. That is the thing most people don't realize. 64% of businesses, they don't use any kind of email segmentation. They basically send their entire email list the same messages. The thing is, if you implement the email segmentation today, within 3 to 6 months, you can overcome your competitors in terms of email marketing revenue. But the thing is, these things, business owners, they became aware about these things. They started implementing these things. So it became like table stake for everyone. So now you have the unfair advantage. But if you don't implement now, you can't compete your competitors. Through these examples, I'm not trying to scare you. I want to just be real with you. The kind of money you are going to make in next 90 days is solely depend on speed of implementation, not the quality of the email, not based on the perfection, just starting out today. Alright, here's what's going to happen in next couple of minutes. I'm going to show you the exact segmentation strategy we use for our client to generate 6-figure revenue in email. It breaks down into 3 core segmentation and it generates 95% of revenue. The first is RFM segmentation. Here we protect your high value customers and your at-risk customers. Second is behavioral segmentation, like based on the abandoned cart, add to cart, this kind of behavioral. And the third is engagement level segmentation. Here we protect your sender's reputation. And this alone, I will describe all this like in details later. But this alone, these 3 can change your game. Now I'm going to share my Klaviyo account and show you step-by-step process how you can do this. By the end of this video, you will have a blueprint to implement within 7 days. No fluff, no theory, just action. Let's go. Alright, let's jump to the main topic, which is email segmentation. So this is the table that we have created, and this is basically a blueprint that we follow in our agency for our different clients. And here we mainly discuss 3 core segmentations like RFM segmentation, behavioral segmentation, and engagement level segmentation. But there are other segmentations also available like location-based segmentation, and there are many segmentation you can do, but the core principle is this. So for location-based segmentation, previously, for example, there are 10,000 email lists, but for location-based, we, for example, US have 4,000, we divided that previously, okay? So we don't need to do this again because that's an variable. So let's discuss the segmentation without wasting the time. So previously I thought I will show you exactly how to do inside Klaviyo, but later I thought it will be very long video if I start showing all this segmentation by doing live. But I can give you an idea how you can do this, because doing something inside Klaviyo is not a part that we mostly focus on in this video, because that's just a tool. Klaviyo just a tool, MailChimp just a tool, and different other contracent just a tool. So we don't want to focus on tools. For example, if you want to go like to a battle, okay, you first need a strategy to win the battle, okay? But tool, you have the sword, you have the gun, that's just a tool, but tool is not important. That same tool have to your competitors, okay? But the main thing, that is a strategy. So mostly we are focusing on strategy here. So like tool you can learn from YouTube, like it will take 5 minutes for learning. So the thing is, first is RFM segmentation. So as the name suggests, the recency, frequency, and monetary segmentation. So in this segmentation, we mostly focus on the customer's history, their purchase history, their, how long they are with us. So this is the kind of thing. So in this RFM strategy, we divide this strategy into 4 parts: the VIP champions, the at-risk value, the loyal repeat buyers, and the new customers. So for doing this, these are the steps that you need to do. For example, if you are doing a conditioning, okay, inside Klaviyo, if I show you an example. So for example, this is a Klaviyo, okay, and if I add condition, okay, and if I show you the last order within 30 days. So how can you can add this? So you come here, okay, someone has done or not, you come here and you just check, okay, where is this order, okay, placed order, and at least greater than, for example, 2 in last 30 days. So this is the thing that is done right now. So the person who have ordered at least 2 times in last 30 days, that is already in this segmentation. So these are the steps that you need to follow, okay. So the for VIP champions, that last 30 days they ordered, okay, ordered at least 2 items, and their CLV, customer lifetime value, is more than $500. So these are the customers, they have the money, they can spend on you, and they are spending, continuously spending, okay. So this is your VIP champions, because for example, this is the like maximum 5 or 10% customer that is responsible for your 70% revenue. So you don't want to send them the same email that the person who signed up yesterday, who bought 1 time. So you need to separate this, and you need to treat this customer differently. The second is at high risk value. So this is the thing. For example, if I was using a brands, okay, if I give you an example of shampoo, okay, so if I was using the shampoo and later I was not getting the value, like later I was not getting the response from the sales team or their customer support, so they went to, like, they shifted to different brand. So these are the customers, and how you can identify at risk. You can apply the value as I have told you. You go to Klaviyo, and or you can go to Mailchimp or any other software that you use, and already there are the conditioning that you can apply. So the person who no order within last 30 days, okay, they have a customer lifetime value of $500. That means they were using your product continuously, and the last order within 180 days. That means like they ordered like few months ago, but they are not ordering right now, and they have a high purchase history. So these are the customer that is at risk. So these are the kind of strategy that you need to follow, and this is the blueprint. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this video, okay, and you can apply this to your segmentation. Okay, the third is loyal repeat buyers. So total order count, that is 5, and uh, customer lifetime value less than 500. These are the customers, they have the money, and they do the transaction small amount, and continuously they get the purchase and they get the result. The fourth is the new customers. So the customers who, like, the order count is 1 and last order within 14 days. So these are the customers that just joined you, and they get this idea for buying your product, and these are the thing. The second kind of segmentation is behavioral segmentation. So here you can see we have divided into like abandoned cart and product interest. So there are some flows, I guess, running already in your system that is already capturing this. But if you want to recreate, and if you want to get the customers like aggressively, you can also create a abandoned cart in your segmentation, and you can send them a different email, because abandoned cart and abandoned checkout are the kind of people, new people, like the repeat customers. They have the most intent to buy, okay, among all. Like, for example, if you have a VIP customers, maybe the VIP customer bought the same item like yesterday, like 1 month ago. They don't need the item. But the person who is already in abandoned cart, that means the person need the item, and they have the clarity about the product, your like logic, what's the product is all about. So this is the kind of thing. So for abandoned cart, like, viewed the checkout and add to cart for last 24 hours, that is obvious, okay. And this is the most important, not placed order within last 24 hours. So the red idea you see, so these are basically exclude. This is the thing, that's why these are red. So you need to exclude the audience, okay. If the person added the product in their cart, okay, and if they already bought the product, so there is no point of sending them the email. So there is no and the second is the product interest. So view the product in last 30 days and not place the order in 30 days. That is obvious. So the third segmentation is engagement level segmentation. I'm just going fast because I don't want to make this video very long, because my last video, if you see, it went a bit long, so which I don't want about the Vice Commerce. So Vice Commerce, if you didn't see the video, you can check out the video in the I button. So the third is engagement level segmentation. So high engagement, moderate engagement, and low engagement. So how you can define this? So the high engagement, that is opened your email within last 7 days. So if I show you in Klaviyo, so you can add condition, and someone has done or not, okay, and clicked email, okay, and opened email. So open email, this one. So you can also play with this, and based on the strategy that we are discussing, you can also do these things. Like, it just takes more than like 10 minutes. It's create to set up, okay. So the thing is highly engaged and last clicked link within last 14 days. So these are the conditions. You can take a screenshot and you can customize it based on your product and based on your thought process, what you want to achieve, okay. So but this is the core blueprint, okay. The second is moderate the last opened email within last 30 days and not lot opened in last 7 days. And the low engagement is last opened the email within 90 days and not open in last 30 days. So low engagement, they are basically if you send them the email, most of the time they will unsubscribe, and these are the people who are most likely to unsubscribe. So focus not to send them much email. The volume should be very less in low segmentation, but you can also, focus on how you can recover this customer, because these are the customer who like signed up. Maybe they bought your product once and they don't want email from you, or they are not basically interested, and they participated in some kind of giveaways in your page, and for that they can win a free product or free service from you. So basically these are the people, the low engagement, you don't need to focus here. So first you need to focus on this RFM strategy and the at high risk value. So these are the customer, they are most likely to churn off your product or churn off your email list. So these are the, focus point you should be for your business. And if you do this kind of segmentation, and this is the core principle that work for us, and if I show you, I already created a video on email marketing, how the same thing that created us more than $500,000. Okay, I break down the entire case study. You can also check out this video. I'm giving the link in the I button also. So these are the thing, and if you follow this, you can also start getting result. Alright, now you have a blueprint. What is RFM structure, what is behavioral segmentation, what is engagement level segmentation, and if you want this document, you can reach out to me any social media channel, or you can also comment in this video. I will provide you the document. Also, if you need a professional help for your business, for your email marketing, for your paid ads, for your SMS campaign, all in a structured way, you can book a call from our website. It's in our description. I will be in the call and we can discuss what we can do for you. Also, if you like this video, do a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe, because I am motivated to upload this kind of high quality informative videos in this channel, and I can do this for you. See you in the next one. Until then, keep growing.